What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to look at the Iron Factory Racing Bros Retrograde. This is a repaint slash retool of their version of Sunstreaker and Sideswipe. So I got this on a Black Friday sale, so that was cool. Thank you to Toy Dojo for sending this my way. And I just wanted to take a look at it. We recently took a look at the Hasbro slash Takara versions, and we'll put them back here for comparison, and we'll bring them in a little bit later. But I just wanted to kind of check these out to see. I also wanted to check out my first Legends. I haven't checked out any Legends. I heard Iron Factory is a really good company, and so I picked these up just to see. And of course, these aren't the best of Iron Factory, but whatever, that's okay. Let's start. Let's take a look at this guy first. I know I have, it's hard because I've got a black figure and a white figure and I've got a white background, so I'll try to keep my hand behind here so you can see it very clearly. But there's the head sculpt. Actually, let's get in closer on the head sculpt. There's the head sculpt. Looks pretty nice. He's got the classic, side pieces there. And let's take a look at his head sculpt too. Pretty good. I don't know why he has red eyes. It would have been nice if he had purple or darker eyes, but he's got the red eyes. Continuing down, you have paint, black paint here, the sides, black paint for the windshield, blue paint for the headlights there. Here's the back, nothing much there. But overall, pretty nice color scheme. I like the orange and the white mixed together there. And here is his brother. So we all know him as Runabout. He's got this metallic red, which I think stands out a lot. Oh, by the way, he has paint on the wheels as well. He's got that silver paint. This guy's got the metallic red paint. And the red paint is it really looks nice. It stands out against the black. Different from this guy because obviously they use translucent instead of the paint. But let's get down to his head sculpt. And again, pretty good head sculpt. It looks to be different than the other one. Very hard to see. It's pretty dark and it's small. But there you go. So let's go over the articulation. So the head is on a ball joint, so it does go side to side. Actually, you know what? Let's do it with this one because it's going to be easier to see. Side to side, and it does rotate. It's a little bit tight up against this back piece here. It does rotate. The arms rotate on this joint here. They go up to there, a little bit hindered by the shape. A rotation at the elbow. Single jointed elbow, but it gets you past 90 degrees. Nothing at the hand. There is there is something in the hand. The hands do rotate. You can put the gun in this hand, like so, or either hand. He does have a waist rotation. The legs kick up to there, kick back to there, and kick out to the side. He has a knee joint. Now, I don't know. It's interesting. You can bend it there, or you can bend it there, so you do get the full bend, but I think this was meant to stay. There is a little panel here, but I can't see how that panel would actually ever hold anything. So I'm not really sure. I mean, we'll talk about that when we get to transformation, but I'm not really sure what's up with that. It just seems like it doesn't do what it's meant to do. But whatever, it does give you the articulation. You have the toe tilt and you have a pivot. So you get pretty much all the articulation you'd want, especially for little guys like these. Impressive what they're able to pack into this little guy. Sometimes the head does get stuck, and because it hits the back of the neck there, you end up having to kind of point it down upwards a little bit, which is a little awkward. You can pose them. This guy also has his gun. It's in that metallic red. Tight fit. There we go. And he looks really nice with that gun. All right, now let's get this guy transformed into his vehicle mode. So go ahead and we'll open up this chest here. And you can just kind of pull that away. We're going to rotate this around. It's going to come back down and sit right here, and it kind of pegs in there. All right, then we can bring this piece from the back out. It's going to lay down this way. You can take the arms. Actually, no, take this piece and fold that down, and that's going to peg in right here onto the top. And once you get that pegged in, then you can fold the arms down. You can see there's a peg right there and there for the arms to peg into. Before you close that up, rotate the arm, rotate the hand so you have the flat side. Now you can go ahead and accordion this down and it should all peg in. Right, same on this side, rotate the arm, rotate the hand. Again, you should have all flat on one side, and then accordion this down and press that in. And then go ahead and take the feet and clap the toe and the heel together. And you can take the whole thing, push it together like that. And then we're going to take all of this. Make sure you have these flaps pushed up into the knees, if you haven't already. And then we're going to accordion this down into his legs and just peg that in there. And give it a squeeze, and it should tab in and peg in. And there you go. There is one vehicle all done. So we'll get the other one done off camera, and then we'll be right back. And here they are in their vehicle modes. They do have the exact same transformation, so there's no reason to show it on camera. But they look pretty good together. It's a nice pair. I really like the metallic red on the Runabout figure. I wonder what this would look like with a little bit of metallic paint or something to, you know, just kind of look a little more special. I do like the silver. Maybe they could have used silver. I don't know. Here's the back. They both have this detail on the back. Got the metallic red here, and you got the gray silver on the back here. Kind of like a exhaust or booster. Here's the side. Pretty good looking. Unfortunately, there isn't really a space to peg in the gun. As far as I can tell, the only way I could figure out to do it is to kind of flip this hand to the side like that. I'll go ahead and take his gun, and now you can stick that in there on the side. And then there you go. I don't think that's worth the effort. Also, it kind of breaks up the transformation, and now that front wheel doesn't really want to roll. So, yeah. There really is no storage, but this is sort of a fan mode, I guess. But there you go for the vehicle modes. I do think they look nice. Let's bring in their Hasbro counterparts. So there they are with the more recent releases. Looks kind of cool. Although I do seem to like the look of the Hasbro better. The Iron Factory cars aren't really close to what you would expect for the G1, but Iron Factory never really is. So either way, pretty cool that they made that. All right, so that's really it for the vehicle modes. Let's get them back into the robot modes, and we'll do final thoughts. I'm just going to transform one on camera, and then we'll do the rest off camera. So go ahead and pull the legs out. You can pull them all the way out. Separate at the middle here, and then fold out the feet. That gets us just that first part. Go ahead and pull the arms out. And those are pegged back here. So once you pull that out, you should be able to release this hood piece, and that is pegged in. Actually, I guess you can pull here to release it. There you go. So open that backpack. That should fold to his back and then fold flat. And he does have that little iconic thing over his head there. Rotate this around and peg that back in to his chest. You can rotate his arms so you have this on the outside. Rotate the hands so you have the flat part on the outside. Same on this side. And straighten out his legs. You are supposed to, I believe, fold these panels down to hold the knees in, but I'm not sure that works. Doesn't seem like it works, but there you go. There he is back in his robot mode. Let's get the other guy Runabout into his robot mode, and then we'll do final thoughts. So final thoughts on the Racing Brothers. I think they're pretty cool. They are fun little figures. They're Legends, obviously, so a smaller scale. I haven't really reviewed any Legends, so this is kind of my first experience, and I don't think this was the right figure for my first Legends. There's probably better ones out there, honestly. So it feels good. It just feels a little bit dated. The figures don't feel like they're the top-notch versions of Legends figures that are out there right now. And don't get me wrong, I think they're cool. I like them, but they don't scream to me like, oh, this is something you should run out and buy right now. The other problem is we just got these, the Earthrise, and that has filled our need for these two characters. So maybe that's part of the issue, is maybe now that I have that, I don't necessarily see these the same way, because they're not necessarily G1, they're just sort of their own thing. But other than that, if you're collecting Legends, if you like Iron Factory, great figures, really will fit in with your Iron Factory collection. They're fun, and they don't have a lot of accessories, but they look good with the gun they do have. So that's really it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.